Hi, everybody. You're here at Elevated Living with Z. And of course, I am Z. And here we are about all things that elevate your living experience. Anything from card reading to channeling to healing sessions. You know, we have a few nighttime and daytime meditations and affirmations. And sometimes we just have chit chats here. Whatever it is that's going to elevate our experience at that time, that's what we're going to be doing. Today is not going to be an ordinary type of day. I'm not going to be doing my usual healings or my usual readings either. So what happened was I came to my very special room. I'm sorry, guys, if the lighting's changed. My phone is acting ridiculous. So I came to my very special room and I was asking, what should I do tonight for a video? And I was going to grab some cards, and I got this feeling to grab a deck I don't usually use for you guys. It's my tattoo art deck. And the message that came through for me, the first card right away, it says, this is for the collective, and if you keep going, you'll know exactly what to do tonight. So I kept going. And then I said, out of curiosity, let me run another session for the person, because I felt like that was directly to the collective. So then I got my other deck that I use even less for you guys. It's like I use it normally like when I'm in private sessions with people. And it's my it's called Modern Witch Tarot Deck by Lisa Sturl. Oh my gosh. I sent you, I will during the video be posting pictures of the cards and stuff, but in the background I'll also be having, let's see if you guys can see it, the first deck, the second, and then the third. So then, like I said, you guys, I was like, okay, this is for the individual to go with the message from before. And when I meditated on it, the cards that came out were exactly the cards that came in the first one with a completely different deck. And we'll get into that further in the video. But the first one was very, very interesting to me, how, only the first card was different, but if you pay attention to the theme, it was the exact same theme. And this was just relative to the human being as an individual. And the other one was speaking to the people as a whole, what was going on, the temperature of what's going on right now. So if you're catching this right now, we are, in the month of December, getting closer to Christmas. There's a lot of heat in the energetics right now. There's a lot of changes going on, and there's a lot of unexpected things popping up. And it's a very difficult and stressful time for a lot of people that don't have faith or aren't secure in their beliefs. So it came right in line. And then at the very, very end, it was so weird to me how I got a message. I felt like I needed to give you guys a message of love, a way to rectify, like just some directions to go with this thing that we've got going on. And then the message that came through was absolutely amazing. And that was from the Whispers of Love deck. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Here we are with the intro. Now you guys know exactly what we're doing. I'm going to switch the camera position around. And I don't know if you guys seen that. There's a huge flash. I'm going to have to go back and see if it came up and highlight that. If it came up, I will replay it. I'm going to switch up the camera, set up the mic so that I could do the reading and show you guys what I felt. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help me get out there. Hopefully one day I can turn this into a thing where I monetize, and then I can do this all day, every day. But for now, I have a job and we're getting there slowly but surely. So please don't forget to hit the big like and the subscribe button, because it's really, really important to me. I know that if you found this video and it is not December of 2020, and you are going through something, and everybody around you just, you'll understand. So you're going through something and everybody around you is hitting it hard, and you're feeling like, what the? So this is also for you. If I didn't forget to say that. Oh yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm forgetting something really, really important, guys. I love you guys very, very much. I oh yeah, I this is very, very important. So I keep getting a lot of questions. How come I don't shuffle on camera? I feel like one, it's a waste of time. And two, I don't always have if I were to make a reading, if I were to have done this video because I wanted to do a reading, then I would have sat down, chit chatted, and shuffled with you guys. But because this is nothing like that at all, I came in here to see what I was going to do, and this developed out of it. And it was so strong and I'm so passionate about it that I put it on like that. So that's what, and a lot of times that's how it happens. I walk into the very special room. This is what happens. So this is one of those times. Hope the intro wasn't too long. I love you guys to death. Let me get ourselves set up, and I'll see you guys on the other side of this video. All right, guys, we're back into this part of the video where I'm actually going to tell you guys the message that I got from the cards. I'm just clearing out some space, making sure that everybody gets a little healing here. All right. So, the first ones that I caught were these guys. They were the ones from the Tattoo Art Ink and Intuition collection. And the first card that I drew was the King of Coins. The second was the 10 of Wands. And the third was the 2 of Wands. And I didn't quite, like, I could just tell, like, forces, you know, what I got from it right away were that there are a lot of forces in the background happening that are pushing things in a direction. A lot of people feel oppressed and maybe even worship money or the wrong, you know, idols, and that's why we're where we're at. And maybe even not us, but out of our control kind of things. When I saw the 10 of Wands, I realized right away that people are feeling trapped, heaviness, a bunch of like being stabbed in the back, not understanding what's going on, a lot of happening behind what we can even accomplish. And then finally, the 2 of Wands, which I felt like was, and in this case, normally in any other case, I might see this card different, but because of the fact that the gates were there, I felt like we were slicing through some of the problems and we were getting to a place where healing was starting to occur, where we were going to be able to start to rectify all the problems that we have, you know, created, but we weren't there yet. We were just at the beginning. So that was my personal feeling. So if you're getting this in December, you know, I'm going to read you what the book has to say, but I just really feel like things out of our control are happening. We're being stabbed in the back a lot by people that we trust in our outer rim, and we are barely breaking through the ice and learning to protect ourselves and breaking the barriers and the walls of those things that hold us back. If you are reading this and it's not December 2020 and you're feeling this in your personal life, I really feel like the people around you have been making a lot of decisions and worshiping the wrong things and maybe even things you don't understand, and you've been following them, and it has been causing you to have many setbacks. You're also being stabbed in the back by the people that most love you, maybe not intentionally, but because of what they believe in, and it doesn't go with your core values, and it's like a bunch of knives going through you, stopping you from being your best self. And at the very end, you know, but even though this is what's going on, you're getting it, you're feeling the difference, you are absolutely understanding what's going on, and you know, now opening your eyes and starting to break through to becoming the person you need to be so that you can excel from this situation. So that was what I got when I started with the King of Coin. I'm sorry, when I started with my own personal you know, ideas. You know, so now I'm gonna find you right now, because then when I read it, it was like so, because I always do this. I always verify what I'm feeling with what the person that wrote it intended for it to be. So let's say dark man, the King of Coins, dark man, characterful person, like strong person, master, successful, valor, victory, brave, experienced, intelligent, maybe even like scientifical, mathematical. They're businessmen, they know. Excuse me, guys. They're like they're very good maybe at math, geometry, physics. You know, they're okay with danger. They have many, many weaknesses, so that's why they, fake this strength. And imperfection, corruption, vice, perversity. So that's what it hit me home, like dark man. Like we've been controlled by the darkness. Whoever you're following, or whoever, if we're reading this and this is for the collective, whatever is happening is very dark and pervasive and um, you know, full of vice. I don't know how to explain it in English. I'm thinking of it in Spanish and I don't want to say it, but very corrupt, very gripping, very, like, hey, look at this, but it's really that, and then you've got, let me see. So I really wanted to get to, let me see. And then this is where they got right on target for me. Okay, so 10 of Wands. Success and honor, but at a price, fulfilling obligations while oppressed by their weight. It's like doing what you don't really need, like fulfilling obligations while oppressed by their weight, which I feel like is backstabbing yourself, striving towards deadlines, having to climb a precarious ladder, needing to reduce pressure. So like you're feeling like, I feel like you're being like stabbed in the back. I don't know why. All right, and then the 2 of Wands, and this goes along with what I was thinking too. Individual success versus codependency. A little restlessness and boredom, dissatisfaction with the current place you're in. That's why you're breaking through. Seeking greener pastures, restraint, like needing to continue to break through. Getting needs met, temporary need for independence, to stay or to go. So this is where we were at here, you guys. I'm going to be in the way that I hope it would. So then we're going to go with the second one, the Modern Witch Instruction Guide, okay? And when I pulled cards, funny, watch. Judgment, 10 of Wands, and 2 of Wands. Oh my goodness. And right away, I just felt like, so this is like the first one, if you're December 2020, the first one was about the collective, and this is for the person. And if you're in the person, and this was about your family, and now this is you, exactly what you got going on for yourself and the battle that you got within you, So the first thing that I felt for the collective before I get into the book was that, for the person, that before I get into the book, was that you're being judged right now. You're being called to judge yourself. You're feeling judgment. You're coming from a place where, 1, you need to be judging the things that you're doing to get better, but 2, you're being very critical of what you've done, and you need to let go of that. There's a higher calling for you to be free. If you saw the picture at all, there's a bunch of very differently shaped people, naked and just free, women just relaxed, free of judgment, free of thinking my body is bad, what I've done is bad, oh my God, look at how I treat them. None of that even matters. Yes, look at who you are and what you're doing, but not what you have done. Forgive yourself and move on. As human beings, we need to do that. We need to stop judging ourselves for accepting the norms. If this is December 2020 for you, then stop judging yourself for accepting the norms. It is what it is. We come from a place where we've been programmed. We just need to let go of all judgment and be happy with who we are and start from that point, because that point is good enough. That was what I felt. The second one is the 10 of Wands. And what I felt was like we're carrying too much on our plate. In this case, this is about carrying too heavy of a load, moving too many things, or taking on other people's emotions as our own, having to feel like we need to fix everything, fix the kids, fix the school, fix the husband, fix the drama. It's not our responsibility. Our responsibility is to fix ourselves to the best pattern and highest vibration that we can, so that the people around us can either A, take shape, or B, start dropping off, because we are not committed to the misery that we are in. And lastly, was the Two of Wands. So for me, I see this, if it's December 2020, or if you're a human being, or whatever the heck it is, I just feel like this Two of Wands means that you're ready to stand your ground. You're ready to look over. You're not there yet, but you're ready. You're not there yet, but you're starting. You're not carrying all the sticks anymore. You're not wanting to. So for me, it's like you need to let go of judgment. You need to stop carrying the load. And you need to just be, you are already ready to let go. So start dropping all this, I need to fix that, I need to fix this. What you need to fix is nothing within yourself. Is the fact that you feel you need to constantly fix yourself. Love you for who you are. It's really important. Oh my God, I needed to hear this more than you guys. So now when we go for the Judgment card, here it said, at points in our life, we can feel like there's something pulling us to change. Judgment calls down to us in the form of the benevolent angel and presents us with the crossroads on her banner. As humans, we aren't alone in the world, but surrounded by others struggling in their own ways. Through compassion, love, and a desire to be better people, we reach up towards this lofty goal of self-actualization, to enrich the world with others around us. Only to enrich the world and others around us. Oh my goodness. Only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. Only through responding to the call can we become truly alive. That's beautiful. It's not about judging others, but judging yourself. There are times to be kind to yourself, and then there are times for some tough love. Now is one of those times. There's an important change needed for you to reach new heights, but you're prepared. Your past self is behind you and your future calls. Examine yourself and your choices honestly. Is this the best for you? Okay. I like that. So then we've got the Ten of Wands. You're overburdened. Your back hunched over in pain as you try to move. You're carrying something so large you can't even see what's in front of you. Take a long and hard look at how you're spending your time and energy. You're not managing it well, and it is burning you out. Now may be the time to find support. God, I love this because it goes, as a human being, we need to take care of who we are for our own best hands. And then for our own best, interest. And then the Two of Wands. You're a commanding presence looking down on the world below you. The phone in your hand holds questions while you wonder what to do and where to go next. You've had success lately, but you're a bit uncertain about your next steps. It's not time to rest yet, though. Don't get distracted and stay fixed on your goal. Not necessarily what I felt, but you know what? It goes with the message. So you guys, like I said, I just feel like the first one is, if you're catching this December 2020, the first one had a lot to do with the collective or your family or your structure that you're in. The second one is personal for you, no matter what time you caught it. It's very clear. You need to look at yourself clearly, but not judge yourself for who you are. You need to stop carrying that burden on all those heavy loads that do not belong to you. And you need to know that you're standing tall above your problems, above, these things that you were, and you're at the beginning, at the cusp of breaking through. You are ready to make the start. You may not be there yet, but you're beginning, and that is beautiful and good enough. Okay, guys. So at the very end, I decided to ask Spirit if they had a message for you. And it came through loud and clear. I did not feel like the book needed to explain this. I know what it's saying. I felt it. So the first card that came together was spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Right now is not the time to stay isolated. I know we are isolating if it's December 2020, but do not isolate in your heart and your spirit. Let go and connect. Set yourself free. Look at the people around you with love, forgiveness, and compassion. Look at them in the eyes and offer what you need the most and start to see it come to you. I swear, miracles can happen when you just slow down and spend quality time with the people around you, the most insignificant. A second with the checker could be a quality moment that could change your life forever. The checker at a grocery store, or somebody at a bank, or you're putting gas in your car, whatever it is. And then finally, look at your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Look at your inner strength. Look at the beauty that you have within you. The power to make any change that you need is already within you. Stop looking outside. Stop looking up. Stop looking around. Stop looking for answers and solutions. Start knowing that you own what is necessary to really make the changes you need. This isn't a time to say, hey, can you help me? It's time to connect with others in love and compassion, but time to connect with yourself as the boss and the leader that you are, to change those things that are going on within you. You need to start bringing energy to you. You are more magical than you think. And when you get that on check, you'll see that you can start to change the situations around you through love, compassion, and energy. And finally, the new love. It says embrace an opportunity for love in your work, prospects, or for spiritual growth. New love. Opening your heart up to allow for new experiences, new opportunities, new connections, new growth, new branches to the tree, new seeds to the grass, so that you can experience the fullness of this life. So at the very end, I just, feel like these were tools. It's time to really look people in the eyes and really listen and connect with those around you. Know who you are and know how strong and magical you are, and open up your heart for the newness of what is around you, so you can experience the fullness of this life and what it has to offer. I don't care if you found this December 2020. I don't care if you found this, in 2025, March 2025. Whenever you found this, you need to understand that the structure you're in wasn't working for you. As a human being, you need to let go of the burdens. You can't fix everything and everyone. You have to work on you. And you have to allow for the past to be gone, so that you can really just open up to these new experiences, these new loves, new opportunities, new connections that are available to you. And you have to really think about what I'm going to title this video, because this is really a magical, deep one. I hope you felt it as much as I did. I love you guys. Have an amazing day, week, year, and life. Live abundantly. Be blessed, because you're a blessing to me. And I can't wait till the next one.